Hey everyone, I'm Casey Hollins and you're watching the Sportsnet Digital Dose. We've got Mike Johnston in studio. We're talking about CFL right now because a pretty huge trade happened today. Breaking news, huge news. Geroy Simon has been traded from the BC Lions to the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, I mean, he's one of the biggest receivers in the game, if not the biggest receiver in the game. I'm wondering, in your opinion, what you think would make the Lions trade him away?
Well, this trade did come as a shock to a lot of people, but at the same time, Geroy Simon, he's 37 years old. He's nearing the end of his career, and you're right. He is one of the biggest stars among receivers among any position in the CFL. He's the all-time leading receiver in CFL history. He just passed Milt Stegall last season, and but he is coming to the end of his career. So this coming into 2013 season, it was a case where Geroy's probably going to move into more of a role-playing game, and Wally Buono, the Lions GM, felt that Geroy deserved a chance to play somewhere. He felt that he's earned that over the years. So the Saskatchewan Roughriders were interested, as I'm sure a lot of other teams were. And I mean, they pulled off the trade, and Saskatchewan didn't have to give up much, to get Geroy. All they had to give up was a third-round pick and an import receiver, who, so it'll be very interesting how this works out for both teams.
My understanding is that the Riders are going to have to pay him a lot less than what he was owed in the last year of his contract from the Lions. Is that right?
Well, I mean, the details still need to be worked out, but a likely scenario would be Geroy's contract would be restructured in order, because he's not the go-to receiver in the league, and in order for this trade to go through, they would likely have to restructure Geroy's contract to pay him a bit less. You can check out Sportsnet.ca. Arash Madani has some details on that, and
you can follow him on Twitter too. He's been updating the story kind of all day. So.
Yes, but so there's probably going to be a little bit of restructuring, but the details will soon follow.
Obviously, a huge grab for the Riders. What do you think the implications are for the Lions? Is this going to be a big loss for them moving forward next season?
Well, I think so. Like from a morale, like a team morality standpoint. Geroy's been there over the last decade at quarterback, at running back. It's been sort of a revolving door for the Lions, but Geroy Simon's been the one constant. He's been there the whole time. He's had, up until last season he was injured, he had 9 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. I mean, he really is one of the great playmakers in CFL history. So he'll definitely be missed by players and fans. On the other side of the coin, the Riders, they get this veteran, and he can help receivers like Chris Getzlaff and Weston Dressler, and he's going to be instantly a fan favorite. Even though he's coming from a rival team, he's instantly going to be a fan favorite. So the Lions are going through a little bit of a transitional period. They recently released Arlen Bruce and Byron Parker, 2 more veterans, so that also played into the deal, the way the Lions are going. So very interesting. I think it's a good deal for both teams, and we'll see what happens.
We will see. You never know until the season starts, but Rough Riders fans are certainly probably pretty excited to see him in a Rough Riders jersey.
Riders fans are always excited.
They're always excited about everything. Anyway, that's all the time that we've got. Thanks for coming in, Mike.
Nope.
And like he said, be sure to check Sportsnet.ca for all the updates on the latest contract details and all that stuff.